The good life. The good life. What's up, YouTube? Mike from Mass here. Mass Aquariums. Hello. I'm sure you can see me in the reflection. There's one crazy thing about an all clear tank. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the 40 breeder has no plants and rocks and driftwood and fish. It's a blank slate full of crystal clear aquarium water heating up, and there's really something quite relaxing with a complete empty fish tank, but it has water in it. Most of the time I usually leave my tanks completely empty, no water, and I just stare at them for days and months until I figure out what I'm gonna do. But I figured it out and I filled it with water. I'm gonna do a strawberry flower horn for this tank, and I can't wait to do it. I'm very excited. There's not going to be any plants or driftwood or aqua soil or scaping stones as of yet. I've been wanting a flower horn for ever since they were created, and it's just never been the right time, and this is the right time. Super stoked about it. I can't wait for it to come in. Sorry I didn't get the breakdown on film, but it all happened pretty spontaneous. Just broke the whole thing down super quick. Got rid of the tank. Brand new light from Kessel, brand new outtake and intake and tubing, brand new heater, brand new O-ring for the filter, all new sponges, clean the filter out completely. Literally, oh, there's a big burst of air. Literally, the only thing that is old is the media. I saved the media, which is very nice, very helpful. Did it real quick. But I had all this stuff waiting. New glass top. Love these new Fluval black outtakes and intakes and outtakes. Of course, always my chrome. Love my M series Fluval chrome heaters. They just blend right in the background. You don't even notice them. Sort of still tweaking with the Kessel lights, while they do create a beautiful shimmer on the ceiling. Not really super good for filming. You know, still tweaking the blues, so on and so forth. But there's gonna be a strawberry flower horn in this tank. I can't wait. The kids are very excited. Very, very low maintenance. I'm sort of breaking down a lot of tanks lately and just focusing on a few tanks that I'm really into, as opposed to just building tank after tank after tank and you have no time but to take care of tanks. And that's not conducive to my lifestyle right now. So, but don't worry, all the fish that were in the 40 breeder are now in my 135. So we'll go downstairs and I'll give you a peek of all those mofos, and then I'll rant by the fire, because that's where I want to be. And here they are. All the angels I grew out, the rummy nose, the neons. Oh, sorry, the cardinal tetras. My bad. There's a couple of them right there. My L40 something or other pleco. All rehoused in the South America. Oh, there goes the Corys. So I had 3 of these Corys when I first got the upstairs tank, and I never saw them. I thought they were all dead, but clearly it was just so overstocked with plants that you couldn't even find them. But I grew out these angels. They were about a quarter, you know, the size of a quarter when I got them, and now they're clearly bigger. I was having some difficulty with the tiny angels in here with the School of Buenos Aires tetras. They can be a bully. But look at the size of these geos. Like almost as big as my hand. Huge. Sorry about all the glare, folks. Jimi Hendrix, right there. Yeah, so I grew out these angels in the 40, and then one night I'm like, you know what? I am ripping this thing apart. I really wanted a fresh start. I wanted to do something new. Something that I've never done, something that I've always wanted to do. And that's house a big ass cichlid that is like a pet. It's like a pet dog. And I've always been fascinated with flower horns. I've seen lots of channels that have a flower horn that has them for days and days and days and days and days and days and days, and then all of a sudden years go by and you're like, you know, it's a pet. Just like all your fish are, but look at these guys. So I'm very excited about it. All these angels, when I bought them, I picked out the 6 most weirdest, ugliest ones in the whole, about 50 of them. And now I'm really starting to love them as they're growing out, especially this guy. Like, he's got such beautiful dorsal fins. This guy. Just, you know, angels with personalities. My pleco's still in here, but I only have seen him once. I saw him actually this morning. This, obviously, this bristle nose, that pair breed like crazy. Maybe I'll get the other one to breed. We'll get some really crazy looking plecos. So, all my fish, now that I've been rambling, sorry. Hey, back to old school, rambling. All my fish that were in the 40 are now in the 135. I lost 2 cardinals, 2 rummy nose, and 1 Siamese algae eater. But not bad considering, like, complete tear down. I didn't put it on video because it was spontaneous, and you know what? I'm sick of, like, every single time I want to do something, I have to, like, fire up the phone or the camera or do this. Like, sometimes I just like to do stuff. Might as well just give you a quick update. 13.5, doing swell. Bitch ass grumpy clown still chases every single other fish or invert out of this tank. He is the only one in this tank because nobody else can live in this tank because of this asshole. Gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful asshole you are. Yeah, 13.5. Just running. Coraline everywhere. Everything's growing. Really haven't touched this tank much. Sorry about the heater, the furnace, that always does it. Had to get a new J-bow after almost 3.5, 4 years. It kicked the bucket and I cleaned it. Couldn't get it to go back on, so you know what? For the $60, I just got a new one. Look at this. This crab has grown like 5 or maybe even 10 times the size when I got him. This arrow crab. Super cool. I've had one of these in this tank probably for almost the whole career of this tank. I just really love the way they look. They're like so cool and prehistoric. But this tank is actually looking, you know, a little bit more lush than normal, colorful. Like I said, nothing grows fast, nothing grows slow. Just stable tank. I do my water changes and it is what it is. Finally, I got a fish to house in this tank and not get chased out. This is such a tight-knit community with the hawkfish, the clownfish, and the goby. Anytime I add any type of fish in here, like, it just doesn't last. But this guy has been in here for a few months now, which is longer than ever. He's a little skinny, but he's colored up and he eats. Probably have to restock some pods. So, just a quick update on the tanks, and I hope you guys are enjoying your fall wherever you're at, because I know I am. I'm about to go sit by the fire. I'm out. And it's that time of year, folks. I haven't even put the TV on yet, but this is my spot. And I do apologize for taking the summer off. For all my fans that I met at the Aquatic Experience that have been looking forward to a lot of videos, I do apologize. I hope to be putting more out. That's why I got the urge to start up a new tank, get rid of one, start up a new tank. I mean, that's how it goes in the fish keeping hobby. For me anyway, you know, over the last 30 years. You start a tank up, and then you run it for a few years, and then, you know, it's time for a change. Dilly to the newest flower horn coming to this family, who will be named Dilly. Now, It's really beautiful actually to look at that tank with, this is like nothing in it. I blacked it all out. All black poster board on the bottom of the tank since it's bare bottom, and on the back and the sides, and it looks really, really cool. There's a YouTube channel I watch all the time, Foo the Flower Horn, and he has a flower horn. His most recent video, he just brought it back to life after what looked like certain doom, but he does a lot of tanks that have no CO2, no filter, like nothing, just the tank just runs, and he does water changes, and he grows sweet potatoes sometimes, and then he grows this and he grows that. But he's got a ton of subscribers. I don't even think he's ever talked in his videos. It's always explained. I think he's from Europe or who knows where, but I'm captivated by his videos for some reason, and along with probably a million other people, that's why he's got so many subscribers. So yeah, sorry for not posting a lot of videos. I've just been living life and not having to bust out the camera every time I want to do something that I enjoy. But I am looking forward to this new fish to be coming soon, and to future tanks that will be broken down and rebuilt, and all the fun stuff that goes along with that. I'll try to get a lot of it on video soon. But like I said, folks, I've just been relaxing, enjoying the family this summer, enjoying life without a camera, and now camera will be back because it's that time of the year. So if you're still listening this far into the video, then thank you so much. Appreciate the watching, and sorry for my constant rambling as always, but dilly dilly. I'm out.